One day, I was walking through nature and I saw the most beautiful thing that taught me a super extensive lesson about all of life. You see, I was walking and I happened upon a tree that had just recently been struck and fell to a bolt of lightning. I walked upon the tree and its bark, charred by the blast, blackened, its roots sticking out the ground perpendicular because of the inertia of the fall. But then I went to the top of the tree to look at the leaves, and that's when I saw something that almost made me want to cry because of the beauty and the lesson of it, the symbolism and the allegories. The tree was blooming. The tree was trying to go to seed. It was trying to produce flowers. The tree was putting out life in its last moments, in its dying breath. It didn't try and destroy everything around it or wish the fate that had happened upon it to any other tree in this forest, but it was actually trying to continue to build the forest. It was trying to add to the positivity and life and the love of this collective web that we call the forest. And you see, we as humans, it's oftentimes that when we suffer, when we face negativity, we put that out back, especially if it was somebody that did it to us. We want them to feel what they are making us feel. But yet that's not proper. That's not how nature does it. Because if we perpetuate putting out something negative that we feel within us, we're only going to forever lengthen the cycle of suffering. You see, suffering and negativity, it circulates throughout the entire universe, throughout the entire web, the atmosphere, the ethers, how we all connect. It circulates through it all. And if when you suffer, you put out that suffering, you're just putting it suffering right back into that circulating web. But if you suffer and you be like the tree and put out life, put out positivity, put out your passion, your purpose. That's what the tree was here for, to go to seed. And it, even in dying, it knew it wasn't going to be able to do it, but it still tried. And if we could do the same, then we as an entire race would all be better to each other, be better to ourselves, and we would grow as our own individual trees and grow as a collective forest together. So, always be grateful and put out life, even when it's a time of attrition.